A srác, aki átsétálja Európát. Igen, jól hallottátok, ebben nincsen semmilyen clickbait. Ő itt Noah, aki nemrég írt egy posztot arról, hogy Hollandiából elsétál egészen Törökországig. Elképesztően érdekesnek találtam a történetét, és úgy döntöttem, hogy találkozni fogok vele. Azt érzem, hogy néha jó, hogyha másra helyezem a fókuszt a csatornán, mivel ő valami olyasmiről fog tudni beszélni, amiről én biztosan nem tudnék, és valószínűleg elképesztően motiváló a mondani valója. Ki is faggattam az útjáról, és ha már ott voltam, mutattam neki pár magyar édességet is. Nézzük! Most pedig éppen a Deák térre tartok, mert ott fogok találkozni Noah-val, akivel soha életemben nem találkoztam még, ugye most beszéltünk kb. Pár napja. És igen, jól láttátok a címben, átsétálja Európát, úgyhogy mindenképpen erről fogjuk őt megkérdezni, tehát a videó erről fog szólni, egy kicsit megismerjük az ő történetét, illetve ha már van alkalmam beszélgetni egy külföldivel, akkor úgy gondoltam, hogy veszek pár magyar édességet, és megkóstoltatjuk vele. Szerintem az is érdekes lehet, úgyhogy tartsatok velem, tök érdekes kis videó lesz.
My head in the clouds, I don't know where we go. I feel like it's changed, love. I'm losing my mind, feeling that kind of love. I feel like a deep hole. You give me something that I can't give you here. Tell me what you're thinking, I need to know you're feeling.
Szia! Sziasztok! Do you wanna say it?
Yeah, sziasztok!
Szóval feljöttünk ide a halászbástyához, és itt fogom igazából megkérdezni Noah-tól, mert eddig nem kérdeztem rá direkt azért, hogy itt a videóban tudjam megkérdezni, mert igazából nagyon érdekel az, hogy az ő története, meg hogy mit csinál pontosan. You're basically walking across Europe. What does it mean?
I'm on a gap year at the moment, so I finished school last year, and I'm planning on going to university. I had this kind of crazy idea of spending half a year just walking across Europe, so I started in the Netherlands back at the end of January, and here I am in Budapest, like 2.5 months later. I'm planning on finishing in Istanbul, so I think I'm about halfway now. So I've got about 2.5 more months to go. I'm not being too silly. I mean, when I'm in a place, like we took the train to get here, like yeah. I'm not just walking, but between places, yeah, just on foot. That's the plan.
Okay, you can open this one.
Okay.
This is basically the Hungarian Oreo.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah.
Again, you can be honest.
No, that is nice. It's very similar to an Oreo.
Yeah. But would you say that it's better than Oreo?
No. I'm being honest. Okay, honest. Okay. But I don't think it's that far away. I like it. I would definitely have this whole packet if I.
How would you rate it from other time?
Oh, I give it an 8.
An 8. And why did you decide to do this whole thing, this walk-in? What was your main reason?
Yeah, so I decided back like in February 2021 that I wanted to take a break after school. I didn't want to go straight into university, and I wanted to do some traveling. And like at that point we were in like a lockdown, and like the idea of going outside was pretty insane. And so I was reading this book trilogy by this British author called Patrick Leigh Fermor. And back in the 1930s, when he was 18, he basically just left home and walked across Europe, and he wrote this kind of pretty well respected series about his experiences. Obviously it was before the Second World War, before communism, so it's kind of a good insight into those countries, but also just the idea of doing a trip like that and that could be possible was insane. So pretty much after, like immediately after I read that, I was like, that's what I want to do, and that's where I got the idea from. And so now kind of 80 years after he did it, I'm trying to do the same kind of thing.
Do you know about Balaton? And the Balaton boom is like the upgraded version of the original Balaton. Okay. This is one of my favorites. Okay. So
the original one or the upgraded?
The upgraded one. Yeah.
Do you want to split? I can split it. And I can tell you really want this.
Yeah, I want to buy it. Yeah.
Cheers again.
Cheers.
That's really good. I really like that.
I would say it's pretty similar to the popular chocolates, like Snickers bar or something like that.
It's both crunchy and really chewy at the same time. I'd give that like a 9. I would give that a 9.
And when you're meeting new people and making new friends while you're walking, you are kind of like relying on other people's kindness.
Of course.
What's your opinion so far about people and the new people you've met?
So far, we were talking about this briefly. Like I've just had great experiences. I've never been in a situation where I felt like really uncomfortable, like or scared, or like let me get out of here. I've just had these really amazing experiences. I mean, each one has been unique. Staying, in a palace outside of Munich with with a couple of women who like were working in like the restoration of the palace, through to just staying in like random flats in towns across Germany, or in Austria. Lots of really random experiences, but just really, really wholesome ones. I've learned so much about traveling and about lots of people's lives, and yeah, that it's definitely been a really positive experience so far.
And what was the most memorable experience you've had?
I think staying like around Munich, probably that. But I wouldn't really want to say, because it really every day there's always stuff going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
this is Sportsalat, so sports bar.
So this was invented a long time ago, I think. This
It's
is
like one of those ones that's always in the store,
yeah.
but you.
It's like a 5 out of 10 to me. So it's pretty basic.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Nothing special.
But do you like it?
Not really.
It's also the cheapest. So.
Okay, it's also been the smallest one so far.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing in this case.
Okay,
No,
so
no.
how would you rate it?
I give it a 2.
A 2 out of
A 2 out of 10.
So you strongly disliked it?
I strongly disliked it.
Okay. Would you say that you are an introvert or an extrovert?
That's a very good question because I've been thinking about that a lot at the moment. I'd say before this trip, definitely I viewed myself as an introvert.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. This journey helped you become
Yeah, I'd say that I definitely, maybe I was a bit before, but like, if it makes sense, like an extroverted introvert.
Mm-hmm.
Even now, and I've done so much, but it has only really been a couple of months. If you think about it, like I do find it a lot easier and a lot more natural just to like go out and talk to people, and I kind of have to do that as well because I can't just be by myself the whole time, and like if I'm gonna have these great experiences, I can't just kind of hide in the corner. I've got to go out and do things and meet people, and I definitely feel much more confident doing that now. Yeah, this is like such a like random thing. Like if you had told me a year ago, you're gonna walk to Budapest, and you're gonna start filming a YouTube video at the top of the hill in Buda, it's like I wouldn't have really believed you.
With a very successful Hungarian YouTuber.
Yeah,
that's
what extremely successful, up and coming.
Yeah.
Only been doing it a year, and look how far he's come already.
This one got a little bit damaged because I bought it.
Character.
Yeah. But this is the most famous chocolate in Hungary. I think if I ask the audience which chocolate, by which sweet should I show you or make you taste.
Put it in the comments. Which one is your favorite?
This one would have been the most recommended one. So this is the ultimate Hungarian chocolate. Yeah. When people move to a different country,
they want this one to.
They want this one.
This is what they miss the most about Hungary.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you pronounce that?
Pöttyös.
Pöttyös.
Túrórudi.
Okay. Túrórudi.
Túrórudi. Yeah, it was good. Túrórudi.
I'm not going to do it again because I don't want to jinx it.
We are all rooting for that 10 out of 10.
Well, first things first, that's so much better than the last one. It was a low bar.
What do you think is inside it?
I was just thinking that.
Because I don't think you have it in England.
No.
It's very similar to cottage cheese. That's the closest thing to it. So how would you rate this one? And you can be honest.
That was my favorite one.
That was your favorite one.
Even more than your favorite one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a 10 out of 10.
I guess that does mean it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. The Hungarian people are going to love this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very popular.
And also I have to ask because probably the audience would love to hear more about this. How do you like Hungary or Budapest?
Yeah, I love it here. I've been here.
You can be honest.
No,
brutally honest.
I hate it. No, so I've been here about 5-6 days now, and I arrived in Esztergom, and I was there on like the Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, Easter, Good Friday, Easter Saturday. So there was lots of different stuff going on in the basilica there, which was such a great way. Like I'd crossed the Danube into like the Hungarian mountains, and there's this great basilica with all sorts of kind of celebrations going on. So I had a great time there. Then I walked around the bend of the Danube to Szentendre. I've really had I've only been here a few days, but so far, the weather's been good. The people have been really nice, really friendly so far. And I've seen some amazing things, so far I'm having a good time. So I hope that continues once I leave Budapest.
Yeah, we are glad to hear that. That's great. No, a története egészen egyedülálló, és remélem, hogy sikerült egy kis betekintést nyújtanom hozzá. Ha esetleg kíváncsiak vagytok Noah blogjára, ahol részletesen leírja az utazását, akkor ezt megtaláljátok a leírásban. Köszönöm, hogy megnéztétek ezt a videót, és hát ajánlanék hasonló videót, de sajnos nincsen, úgyhogy idegpattintva meg tudjátok nézni azt a videót, amikor én mentem el Angliába. Köszi!